Sounds like the Vikings are listening to trade offers. Come back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and a team that is 1-4 on the cusp of nothing. It is no surprise that reports are coming out that they are listening to trade offers.
I thought you were saying the cusp of 1-5. And I was going to put you over my lap and spank those bare, supple butt cheeks of yours. Yeah, apparently the Vikings are listening to trade offers. We're going to talk about those trade offers that are coming in and the players rumored. And then before we do, subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 10K. Hashtag 10K in the comments. You can almost smell it. The giveaways, we're ready to do it. We're so ready.
Yes, also be sure to hit up Underdog Fantasy, the easiest place to play fantasy sports, pick'ems, weekly fantasy. It's fantastic. Hit it up. Put the promo code SKOL in. But let's talk about this. So there's three names that are circulating that seem to be the hot names that they're listening to trade offers. Danielle Hunter, KJ Osborne, and Harrison freaking Smith.
And of the three, let's just start. If we're going to pick them apart, Harrison Smith to me was the shocking one. Can
we save him for last, please?
Okay, we'll save him for last. But let's start with Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter is kind of the obvious one to me because last year of his contract, we barely extended him. It almost went into a holdout situation. Maybe it actually did for a couple days. We're not going to be able to afford him. We got Justin Jefferson contract coming up. Christian Darrisaw's need a big contract. We still don't know what's going to happen with the future of Kirk Cousins. Is he going to stay here or not? We tend to think he's not, but Danielle Hunter's probably his last season with the team. So that to me is the most obvious one. And apparently Jacksonville Jaguars want him more than anything in the world.
Well, I'm guessing there's a lot of teams that want him. It's just depending on what the price is. And you said it. I mean, it's most likely his last season with the Vikings. He's most likely to be the guy. Well, he will be the guy that commands the most compensation. He makes the most sense. And here's the thing is, so the Bears, we got the Bears game. If they lose against the Bears, which I don't think we're really expecting, but it's possible. That's one thing. But then we got the Niners next week, which is just it's gonna be bad stuff. So the Vikings could very well be out of it very early. So Danielle Hunter makes the most sense. I'm fine with them trading Danielle Hunter if we're out of it. If it's that point, it is what it is. It's gonna hurt, but we better get some good compensation because we're gonna say it on every trade offer. It's got to be better than the compensatory pick.
And Hunter's ripping shit up. So, I mean, the guy's having a great season. Was he have 6 sacks? Yeah. Somewhere around there? And the dude's having a great season. So he's going to help whatever team needs him and wants him. I mean, you're looking for a team borderline making a push for the playoffs here. Danielle Hunter would be a huge ad for any team that's in the race. So, yeah, if I'm the Vikings, I'm going to sit there and just make that thing go up. Boom, boom,
milk
boom,
it,
boom.
Milk everything. One thing you got to take in consideration with Danielle Hunter is he is a man who likes to get injured. You're not going to want to sit on this guy for weeks on end and right till the very end. So you got to keep that in the back of your mind. But if you're out of it, move on from him. This one, it's a no-brainer to me.
Take it
when they're out of the picture.
Yeah, no, KJ Osborne, another name, a little bit interesting because not having a great season, but also a guy who's probably going to make more even in a free agency market, even if he's not having a great year than the Vikings can afford. Another piece that feels to me like he's in his last season with the Vikings.
Well, and he's probably a guy that wants to move on. I mean, they got Addison. We got Justin Jefferson. He doesn't want to be the third fiddle for the rest of his career. And he's a guy that could probably push to be a number 2 on a lot of teams. He's had kind of a mildly gross start to the season. We expected him to be better. This one comes down, again, it's the compensation. It's what's the team really willing to give up for KJ Osborne, a guy that clearly hates catching touchdown passes?
Okay, well, he was scared. He didn't see it coming. He ducked. He didn't know what to do. He thought he was playing dodgeball. I don't know. What's it going to be, like a 5th rounder? I mean, I can't see anything higher than that.
Well, and I keep saying it, but compensatory wise, you got to take that in consideration. You don't want to go backwards. I mean,
yeah,
we'll see. This one surprises me a little bit. I don't know if I'm buying into this one, but maybe.
I don't know. I just can't imagine there's a hot market for KJ Osborne, especially with the way his season's gone this year. I think he will garner a lot of interest in free agency, but right now for someone trading, I can't imagine a team oh my God, we get KJ Osborne, that's gonna put us over the top.
Well, the other thing is there's a lot of other teams that will be looking to sell that are out of it, and they're going to have receivers that are probably better than KJ Osborne. So we'll see. He's definitely a name to keep an eye on. I mean, I think the Vikings would be more than willing to unload him. It's just a matter of the team wants him.
Absolutely. So let's go to the last one now. Hate to even say it, but Hitman has been mentioned as a name that could be traded.
And I'm leaving this for last is because I don't give a shit what the compensation is. You keep him here. You keep him in purple. Kwesi, don't even mess with this. Yeah. I don't care if they offer you 7 first-round picks. Harrison Smith is a Viking for life. Let him retire in purple. He's one of the greatest. I don't give a shit. Don't mess with this. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, let him ride this one out. This is his he didn't have to come back. He did. I think he even took a team-friendly deal. Let him watch. Let him ride this thing out. Let him have his final season in purple. Don't trade him. Don't do it. I don't care.
And the best thing is he's having a fantastic
He's having a great year.
34 years old. He's playing one of the best seasons he's played. Let us have this. It might not be a fantastic season. Let us watch the Hitman go out in style, in purple, and hot damn, do not trade him because I believe that teams would be calling about Hitman.
Absolutely.
He's still playing as one of the best safeties in the league. So I don't argue that there's calls, but you say, you know what? Who are you looking for? Bye. Yeah. It's like when Lupagus would call girls in high school.
I was too scared to call girls.
Yeah, you're right. Me too.
So we lost Justin Jefferson. We're losing games. Don't take the Hitman away from us. Don't do it to us. We can't handle it.
If anything, give the man a bonus. Give him a pay raise this year. Let's go.
Give another team a pick just for us to keep him.
Yeah, you know what? We will not trade him, but we will give you a 5th round pick to not
never ask again. All right. So apparently the Vikings getting a lot of trade offers. When you're 1-4, that's going to happen. We'll see what happens if things heat up. The Vikings end up 1-5, 1-6, 2-5, whatever the case may be. But when you're losing, this shit's going to happen.
And those aren't the only names that will start popping up. I mean, look at Marcus Davenport. He stays healthy. I mean, there's other players on this team that if we start going south real quick, teams could be calling about. And Lupagus just hung up, whatever. His fact, I'm sure it was horrible. I got a fact for you. This thing is delicious, and I'm going to have another one.